All right, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
All right, give us 1 second to check. Just make sure we're online. All right, give us 1 second. All right, and we Gucci. All right, shalom. All right,
Shalom.
before we get started with this lesson, we want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Hakwadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught us this truth and that rule well. And peace and salutation to the elect that's out here laboring in all truth and sincerity. To you, we say shalom.
Shalom.
This is the brothers from Great Millstone, Charlotte, coming back with another Lord willing, edifying lesson to feed the elect of the nation of Israel. And pretty much in this lesson, we want to go into how AI will be used to sway the masses to take the charagma. All right, I'm actually changing that title, but pretty much, this AI, as we're seeing, technology advance more and more. All right, we are seeing how these devils are getting ready to use this artificial intelligence to, pretty much wipe out the usefulness of people. All right, and by them, making this AI as sentient as it's becoming, it's going to become the new God, and it's going to all be centered around taking that MOTB, man. All right, the New World Order is about you being under total control, to these devils by that charagma, man. All right, so this AI is just another tool that's being used, all right, to get ready to enslave you, man. And if y'all brothers want to add anything, y'all go ahead.
Go ahead.
All right, so you can go ahead and open with that the video.
In a world where AI-enhanced individuals might perform tasks more efficiently, those without implants could struggle to compete in the job market. Certain professions might require implants as a prerequisite, creating barriers for those who refuse them. The refusal to adopt AI implants might widen the economic gap, as enhanced individuals could command higher salaries and dominate leadership roles. This might force non-enhanced people into lower-paying, less prestigious jobs. However, there could be niches or industries that cater specifically to those without implants, potentially creating alternative economic systems or markets that value non-enhanced skills and perspectives. What do you think about AI chip implants? Let us know in the comments. In a world where AI...
All right, and this is the direction that we see the world going, man. Okay, these devils are using this to set up this new world order to pretty much, force this charagma into everybody on the planet, man. All right, total enslavement. And so, as you see in this video, all right, this chip and this AI is going to eventually make society to where it's going to be extremely difficult to make it unless you bow the knee, man. Which is why we constantly, express to our, sincere listeners out here, you need to trust in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua and learn how to do that fully, because we're going to truly need him in these times, man, because it's going to get to this point, man, where we're going to have to literally detach from the matrix completely, man. Okay. And as this, this situation is becoming more realistic, it's going to be real hard out here, man. And then the whole temptation is, look, how you going to eat? How you going to survive, man? Which is why we talk about Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. But let's go ahead and, unless y'all got a precept, start with Revelation 6 and 4.
6 and 4. It's about Revelation chapter 6 and verse 4. And I heard a voice in the midst of the four beasts say, a measure of wheat for a penny, and 3 measures of barley for a penny. And
that's 6 and 4?
6 and 4?
Yeah.
You done. Oh, select. Revelation 6 and 4. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, that they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword.
Right, and this red horse is symbolic of the so-called white man Esau Edom, man. Okay, because he has been given power, all right, over this world to enact what he wants to do as far as bringing a new world order, man. All right. So what this new world order is literally doing is taking peace from the earth, because as we see in the world, get closer and closer to this objective. All right, Esau is limiting, food. He's causing man-made famines. All right, he's making resources, slim to none to get. So you got people fighting, damn near to death, or supplies that is needed for the human experience, how to keep living. All right, he's putting the squeeze on everything, man. Okay, because this is showing that this is this man's time to rule, so he's able to do this. And guess what? The Lord is allowing him to do this because prophecy must be fulfilled, man. Okay, so if you have faith, like you people claim out here, like you do, you really gonna have to think about how you gonna need the Lord to be able to come and feed you in these times, man. Because this devil's gonna make it seem like you have no way out, man. You know?
So, yep. Add something real quick, if I may.
You got it.
Psalms 140 and verse 1, it says, "Deliver me, O Yahweh, from the evil man.
That's right.
Preserve me from the violent man." Okay? And who was that violent man? Esau, Edom, the self-proclaimed white race, right? That was referenced in Revelations chapter 6 and verse 4. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
That's who we're seeking to be delivered from, because, hey, as we're going into this lesson, clearly the direction in this world is not conducive to life at all. Okay? There's no other salvation but in Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay? Verse 2, which imagine mischiefs in their heart, continually are they gathered together for war. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And the war that they're waging is really a war against humanity, a war against existence, a war against the order of Yahweh Shema Shai that is conducive to life. Okay?
That's right.
Because we're seeing that this is the direction that the world is going in. It's not a matter of hypothetical. It's not a matter of, well, maybe in the next couple of decades. No, the future is now, as the saying goes.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. This is becoming a reality, man. Look at how everything's pretty much becoming, biometric. All right, the hand scanners, the hand swipes, the tap pay. This is conditioning you to getting ready to take that charagma, because it says what. Matter of fact, can you get that Revelation 13 and let's start at 15 and go in 16, but we're gonna revisit 15 in a little bit. But I just want to read that part.
Come. Revelation chapter 13 and verse 15. It says, "And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed."
Right, because what we're seeing is, the Roman Empire reincarnated, trying to bring back that same, established power they had back then, man. All right, but the difference between then and now is that Esau has been given the power, the ability to literally try to enact a worldwide slavery, man. With this charagma, if he's allowed to put that device inside of you, he literally has control of you all the way down to your spirit, man. That's the ultimate form of slavery, where you can control a man's spirit, his thoughts. You know, this man's the damn devil, man. But this society that he's setting up is making that to where that's about to be possible, man. If you don't take this, man, he will X you out of society and will kill you, man. Because he
Right.
said what these devils are trying to become God, and anybody that gets in their way, they're going to kill you. So it's either you or them, and you're gonna make sure they're gonna make they're gonna make sure that they gonna do what they can to try to achieve this goal, man.
Right. And that's why, what we're seeing, the state of the world right now is in a state of utter chaos,
Mm-hmm.
and distress, right? Because that's one of their Masonic terms, right? Ordo ab chaos. They're
Yep.
trying to bring about this NWO by what? Crashing this existing system in its entirety, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's saying that what AI is going to enter into the economic markets and create a further gap between wealth,
Exactly.
Right.
and people, their pursuit to continue to level up in Esau system is going to cause a lot of our people, you Israelites, to go down and take that MOTB, man.
They love the world, man. That's what that is.
God, absolutely.
You had more on what you had,
That's pretty much the point.
Khan. Grab Isaiah 10 and 1 and read down to verse 2. Corner, I sent you the playlist. I don't know if you got it or not.
I got you. It's
Khan, the water.
Isaiah chapter 10 and verse 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed,
And that's what this whole system is predicated on, man. Unrighteous decrees, man. Decrees that violate your human rights, man. Your God-given rights, man. All right, because what this chip is going to do, if you take it, it's going to cause you to commit the most ultimate sin against the Lord, which is going to result in that judgment, which is you getting melted in that lake of fire, man. All right. So this is a grievous decree because he's going to literally tell you that if you don't take that chip, you're going to die. All right. The hour of temptation, man. To see who you really fear more. You fear this devil more or the Lord, man.
Exactly. Verse 2, to turn aside the needy from judgment and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey and that they may rob the fatherless.
All right, bro. He's doing the most ultimate press on our people to look. Who do you fear? Do you believe in this God that you claim that you believe in, that you've never seen? Or do you fear me, the person that you actually see that has the power to control if you eat of what you can survive, man? This is the limit that he's going to push our people to, man. Which is why you have to have a relationship with Yahweh Shem Shah, man. That's imperative if you want to be able to make it all the way to the end, man.
Man, can I get something real quick? Because you made mention of him putting that ultimatum of food in front of us, right? Could I actually play a video right quick as well, just to touch on that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because it fits into the topic of really Esau trying to, gather control over the masses of the people. He's starving the people of resources, right? So I'm gonna play this real quick.
Why has the Dutch government, a guy called Rutte, the prime minister, completely owned by the World Economic Forum and Klaus Schwab, why has he just announced that the Netherlands, the second biggest exporter of food in the world, is targeting farmers to destroy them and get them off the land, which is where all these farming protests in the Netherlands have come from? At a time of food shortages and supply chain problems, you are targeting the second biggest exporter of food in the bloody world to destroy its farming base. Why are you doing that? If people depend on you for what's left of the food, you control them. Where food is abundant and cheap, you do not control them. Where energy is cheap and abundant, you do not control them. Scarcity equals dependency equals control. And that's why they're targeting the food chain, they're targeting the energy supply, they're targeting everything.
Now, I wanted to just play that because, the brother had made mention of the point, of the food, right? The access to resources is going to be limited. It's going to continue to become more and more scarce, right? But as the brother Priest Amawan has made the point throughout this lesson thus far, is that you Israelites need to fortify your hope in the Lord, because check this out. Psalms 37 and verse 25, it says, I have been young and now am old, yet have I not seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging for bread. Okay? So through it all, and the brothers and sisters, we all can give testament of how the Lord has cared and looked out for us in these times, right? How much more when, we're cut off from society, because really at the end of the day, the Lord has it to where we get our daily bread in these, these situations. But at the end of the day, the Lord supplies our daily bread. He's the one that makes the provisions as to how we're able to get what we need. And it's going to be no different in the time of Jacob's trouble. Esau doesn't have control over that. Right. The only ones that are subject to Esau's control are those that refuse to adhere to the Lord.
Okay. I got a precept for you.
Okay.
This is the book of Psalm, chapter 17, verse 9. It says, I start at verse 8. It says, keep me as the apple of the eye. Hide me under the shadow of thy wings, from the wicked that oppress me, from my deadly enemies who compass me about. Right. They are enclosed. Sorry, go ahead.
Right. These are enemies and compass us about. That's why, the spirit amongst us three has been, talking about how Jake can't really Yaakov no more. Esau has pretty much, bottled, bottleneck Jake on every avenue to where it's like Jake is just pinned. You in the corner now. And Esau is seeing like, a woman, a damsel in the field, right? He's just gonna grab you and he's gonna try and put that digital all inside you, man.
Yep. Continuing on, it says, they are enclosed in their own fat. With their mouth, they speak proudly. And that's what, the brother was just saying, because hey, that we got a video. Matter of fact, can you pull up the one with Harari?
Con.
Damn, I don't think I banned
I'm
it.
about to put it. I had to unshare and then reshare.
Okay, con. Because I want to finish this out real quick before you play it. Psalm 17 and 10. They are enclosed in their own fat. With their mouth, they speak proudly. They have now compassed us in our steps. They have set their eyes bound down to the earth, like as a lion that is greedy of his prey, and as it were a young lion lurking in secret places. So this nigga is literally looking down upon the whole world like he is God, and now he's about to just do with the people as he will, man. That's what he has in his mind, and what he's envisioning with this new world order, man. So we are praying to Yahweh Shem Shai not to be forsaken, man, because we can only depend on him to be able to truly eat and drink, because as we know, you quoted earlier, life and death is in the power of the Lord, man. So we know who we're supposed to fear more, man. Because this devil's only allowed to do what he was given. Okay, as we read earlier, Revelation 6 and 4, and then also Daniel 4 and 17, Job 9 and 24. These are indicators to let us know that look, the Lord gave Esau this power. So you don't think he's able to give us the power to overcome this nigga too, man? But you gotta have faith in that though, man. All right, because what these niggas is coming with is slavery like we've never seen before. You still got Jake crying about plantation slavery and whatnot, which that is bad, but this ain't shit on this though, man.
Right. If I may add that you made that point, Priest, there's a documentary that I saw. I can't remember the name of it, but it was pretty much telling you that they're attempting to perfect slavery. Because in the first, or the not the first, but the most recognizable iteration, right, where they had the Israelites in captivity, they had to take care of their slaves, man. Right. Yep. Now they're getting it to the point where the slaves are taking care of themselves. Yep. They give you this UBI and things of that nature, or whatever your digital finances are going to be, right? So there's no resources being used on their end, but they're reaping all the benefits of having that free labor.
Because I want to add to you, just thought, man, we had to go in the spirit with this, but like you said, they're trying to perfect slavery, because slavery is not a new thing, man. It's always been in history. It's in the scriptures, man. And so these devils have studied all these slaveries, and like you said, they figured out how to perfectly, keep these people enslaved, which is to put that charagma inside of them, man. But this is just like the beginning of it, all right? So just showing you where it's coming from. Exodus 1 and 11, dealing with how the Egyptians were doing us, all right, when we was in Egypt. Exodus 1 and 11 says, therefore, they did set over them taskmasters to afflict them with their burdens, and they built for Pharaoh treasure cities, Pithom and Ramesses. But the more they afflicted them, the more they multiplied and grew, and they were grieved because of the children of Israel. But at the end of the day, that was the beginning. All right, they knew to keep Israel, down, they had to overpower us, man. All right, so they put this rigorous, burden upon us. But what you seen Esau do now is make that shit to where it's so systematic, to where, like you said, Jake is taking care of himself in slavery, man. But then he's still having that free will to be able, not still called free will, but the ability to figure it out. So they're using the slavery to their advantage now, man. And the elites don't like that, so they want the complete control over the people.
Exactly. Con. Yeah. You want to go ahead and play this, Priest?
Yeah, go ahead.
In the Industrial Revolution of the 19th century, what humanity basically learned to produce was all kinds of stuff like textiles and shoes and weapons and vehicles. And this was enough for very few countries that underwent the revolution fast enough to subjugate everybody else. What we're talking about now is like a second industrial revolution, but the product this time will not be textiles or machines or vehicles or even weapons. The product this time will be humans themselves. We are basically learning to produce bodies and minds. Bodies and minds are going to be, I think, the two main products of the next wave of all these changes. And if there is a gap between those that know to produce bodies and minds and those that do not, then this is far greater than anything we saw before in history. And this time, if you're not part of the revolution fast enough, then you probably become extinct. Once you know how to produce bodies and brains and minds, so cheap labor in Africa or South Asia or wherever, it simply counts for nothing. And again, I think that the biggest question, maybe in economics and politics of the coming decades, will be what to do with all these useless people. I don't think we have an economic model for that. My best guess, which is just a guess, is that food will not be a problem. With that kind of technology, you will be able to produce food to feed everybody. The problem is more boredom and what to do with them, and how will they find some sense of meaning in life when they are basically meaningless, worthless. My best guess at present is a combination of drugs and computer games.
The devil, man.
Exactly. But hey, that's why you see the Depop agenda, you know, taking place with these various pestilences and things of that nature, or these how can I say it? These mass casualty events that you see take place across the country. That's why they keep trying to stoke the Civil War flames, because they want the bodies to go down, man. You know, they want to have less to worry about.
Right. Yep. Remember the Georgia Guidestones?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Right?
Yep.
The goal was to reduce the population to, what was it, 500 million?
Mm-hmm.
That's still in plan.
Exactly.
Yeah, bro. That's what all, you know, like you said, the Depop agenda, man. This is why you had the last 4 years, you know, with the demic. You know, that was a plan, operative. Once you figure out what was the purpose for that, because the ones that didn't die from the jump shot, they're sterile. So that says all, you know, everything without saying it. So, but yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, let's go to Sirach 34 and 21.
Okay. It's the book of Sirach or Ecclesiasticus, chapter 34, verse 21. The bread of the needy is their life. He that defraudeth him, therefore, it's like he that defraudeth him thereof is a man of blood.
Right. As I said, the bread of the needy is their life, man. And what is our bread, man? Are the things that we need to survive, man. This is why in the Lord's Prayer we ask the Lord, all right, for our daily bread, man. But this man knows the things that's essential for life. Matter of fact, can you grab that real quick? That goes into what the bread we need for life, man. As well as, you know, resources and, you know, things to survive. But this is just going into the physical. I think it's in like Wisdom of Solomon.
Okay. This is
Sirach 22 and that's not it. No, that's not it. Sirach 39 and 26. That's what it is.
Okay. It's the book of Sirach. You said 39?
39 and 26, yeah.
Yeah, it was 29. So
I got it right. Sirach 39 verse 26 says, the principal things for the whole use of man's life are water, fire, iron, and salt, flour of wheat, honey, milk, and the blood of the grape, and oil and clothing.
Right. And Esau has took these and weaponized them against us, man. All right. And this is what, the hoarding of all the resources is what's going to cause that, the people to bend. Like you played in that video earlier. When there's what's you always break it down. What's the process again?
Scarcity leads to dependency. Dependency leads to control.
Right. And so we're in the scarcity point right now to where the people are becoming dependent on Esau, man. And then once it totally gets to like, look, there's nothing left but what we got, and if y'all want what we got, you gotta bow, man. That's the point we're getting to, man.
Yep.
That's why they pushed all this convenience culture, right?
Right.
Because when people become slaves to things being easy, it becomes harder and harder to detach from that.
Right. And this is why can you read that Sirach 34 and 21 again?
Okay. Sirach 34, verse 21. The bread of the needy is their life. He that defraudeth him thereof is a man of blood.
And this is proving that Esau's a murderer, man. All right, because he's literally stealing, the things essential for living from us, man. Go ahead.
And in Revelation 13 and 15, that word killed pretty much goes into deprive of life.
See?
Right. So this is exactly what they're attempting to do.
See?
Lack of resources. Ooh, man. Can I get something right quick?
You got it.
Mentioning the lack of resources. Luke chapter 21 and verse 25 says, and there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations, with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring. Right? Now, when you look up this word for perplexity, real quick, it is Strong's Concordance, Strong's G 640, aporeia. And you go to the root word, Strong's G 639, aporeo, it says to be without resources, to be in straits, to be left wanting, to be embarrassed. Okay, and as we've said, right, as brothers have said, we're in that period of scarcity. All right, Esau is taking away the access for people to reach these things, right? And the only way that they're going to be able to do this, to have the normalcies that they're accustomed to, is to come under his order,
That's right. All right. So this is why we need Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. All right.
Yeah.
The Spirit of the Lord is going to preserve you, from allowing this to happen, man. Okay.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, you gonna say something, bro?
No. I was just gonna keep going in that, but you go ahead.
Yeah, you can fish it out. Go ahead.
Okay. So Sirach 34 and 22. He that taketh away his neighbor's living slayeth him, and he that defraudeth the laborer of his hire is a bloodshedder.
Right, and this is one of the many reasons why Yahweh Shem Yahushai is going to destroy Esau the way he is, man. This proves to you he's not a righteous ruler. Because look, man, if you were a king, bro, you want your servants to thrive. The better they do, the better they serve you, man. Exactly. This nigga's literally destroying the very people he needs to run his society, man.
Right. That's why he's trying to replace everybody with AI and robots and things of that nature.
Exactly. But even with the robots, man, they know this shit is fucking, is hell. There's been videos of they putting the robots in the factory jobs and shit. And motherfuckers is still, they offing themselves, bro.
Right. They fall.
So this nigga he's not fit to rule nothing, man. He can't live with the insects and the animals. He can't live with nobody, bro. He just needs to be put down, bro.
Exactly. That's it.
This nigga is giving torture to everything, bro. I know y'all saw that video. He had the roach torture. It was like he was torturing roaches with different,
Yeah.
That shit was crazy, bro. The roaches can't even goddamn die in peace, bro. You gotta torture them niggas too.
Hey,
he's a madman.
Take peace from the earth, man. Right. You go into that word peace, it means to be at harmony, right? To be free from war, to be at tranquility, things of that nature, man. And that Esau is completely contradictory to a peaceful life, man. As we read in Revelation 6:4, it said he was given the power to take peace from earth, man. Mm-hmm. Nothing is at peace with this man, bro. Man.
That's the devil, man.
Exactly. You want that Revelation?
Yeah, 13 and 16.
Okay. So you want me to start in 15?
Yeah, start back at there. That's cool.
Okay. It's the book of Revelation, chapter 13, and verse 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
Mm-hmm.
And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
Right, and we know that mark, you go into the root word charagma, all right, it's that stamp or imprint, all right, or another term you could say, for this new world order, that's your Luciferian oath that you're taking to show your allegiance to Satan, man. Okay, so that mark or charagma, all right, is what's going to, be your stamp into the new world order, because with that, you'll be able to buy and sell, man. All right, you'll be able to participate in the new world.
Exactly. And you go into that word cause, it goes into to constitute. And there's articles that are talking about how the U.S. government is in control of these AI programs and any other AI programs that don't parrot, the message that they're teaching or pushing, right, are going to be wiped away. So when they constitute these things, the AI is gonna fall right in line with that.
Yep.
We keep going. Oh,
yeah, just finish that.
Okay. Verse 17. And that no man might buy or sell, save he
Mm-hmm.
that had the mark, or the
Mm-hmm.
name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is
Yeah.
wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666.
Right. Chi, psi, stigma, or sigma. It's not like I think it's stigma. I was getting too mixed up. But stigma, yeah. Stigmata, yes. So yeah, that's the mark of the beast, man. That chip, man. Okay. You can't get it away from that breakdown. That shows you that's the entrance into the new world order, man. This is what this devil wants to put inside of everybody, man.
Exactly.
All right.
Exactly.
Right. This is why we pray the Lord gives us the spirits of endurance. It's like I didn't even cut nobody off. Go ahead.
I just wanted to play a real quick video just touching on that, because what is there's a clip of a world government summit where the discussion was had about digital currency and how the financial system is changing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, as brothers always say, the Lord has given us this knowledge and prophecy to understand. He wouldn't include this.
Exactly.
This is not something of utmost importance to discuss,
Right.
pertaining to having a spiritual foresight. Let's listen to what they discussed at this government summit in Dubai. This is 2022. I'm thinking I'm sharing the video. So like,
No, you good.
My apologies. Jake tweaking. Is it shared, priest?
Yeah, it's on here now.
Okay.
What underpins a world order is always the financial system.
What underpins a world order is always the financial system. So if we're going into a new age of buying and selling, a new government order, the financial system is what's going to pin that and solidify that order in the ground.
Right, because you got what's going to be the dynamics of the new world order? One world currency, one world religion. All right, and what's the other one? Religion, currency, and this new world order, bro. That's it. This total control, but it begins with the money, man. Why you think everything's going digital, crypto, and all that? It's all conditioning you once again. Why you think they're phasing cash out, man?
That's right.
I was very privileged. My father was an advisor to Nixon when they came off the gold standard in '71. And so I was brought up with a kind of inside view of how very important the financial structure is to absolutely everything else. And what we're seeing in the world today, I think, is we are on the brink of a dramatic change where we are about to, and I'll say this boldly, we're about to abandon the traditional system of money and accounting and introduce a new one. And the new accounting is what we call blockchain. It means digital. It means having a almost perfect record of every single transaction that happens in the economy, which will give us far greater clarity over what's going on. It also raises huge dangers in terms of the balance of power between states and citizens. In my opinion, we're going to need a digital constitution of human rights. If
A constitution.
Man,
He caused it.
bro. And if I just make a point real quick, it's crazy how these motherfuckers can just speak freely about this crazy shit and nobody bats an eye, bro.
Right.
People under
Like-
that spell.
Like, it's right here. They're telling you in your face, and people just watch this and be like, oh, okay.
Right. But they don't watch this.
Exactly.
True. That's
They're
true.
too busy with NFL opening day and
Right. Kamala.
right.
We can't let Trump get back in the office. No.
Hey, this motherfucker said she gonna sign the bill for reparations, bro.
Oh hell.
That's the last thing niggas need.
This
man.
nigga is lying. Leasing his heart in hand. Oh goodness, man. I'll play the rest of this right quick.
God.
we're going to have digital money, but also this new money will be sovereign in nature. Most people think that digital money is crypto and private, but what I see are superpowers introducing digital currency. The Chinese were the first. The US is on the brink, I think, of moving in the same direction.
And we're seeing that take place right now, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The direction is clear,
Right.
you know?
And she said, people see these digital currencies as private, right? And a lot of people put their trust in, the anonymity of, things like Bitcoin and Ethereum. But you can see Amalek over there, they just seized all these Palestinians' Bitcoin wallets, man. Right? They took all those finances, and actually, let me pull the article up real quick, because it's pretty much, it says here in the national news, crypto exchange giant Binance accused of seizing crypto funds of Palestinians at the behest of the IDF. So if a government agency can request that they seize people's funds on any grounds, right? How much more you Americans out here, huh?
Bro, the apostles always been saying that it's gonna be a day when everybody wake up and their bank account say zero, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And that's gonna cause a lot of niggas to tweak out.
Exactly. That's why they letting Jake, do the fucking Chase Bank scams and shit like that. Because they know this money ain't worth nothing no more.
And that's why I say if this motherfucking Kamala get in office and she do that reparation shit, if they let Jake get reparations, that's how you know they don't give a fuck about this money anymore, bro.
Right. That was a video.
Con, that's pretty much the point of the video.
Con. So like I said, at the end of the day, bro, you need the spirit of the Lord to be able to deal with, with what's coming, man. Because that's in everybody's mind, bro. How we gonna survive, bro? Because everybody's quick to be like, yo, fuck that. I'm not taking no fucking chip inside my body. That's easy to say until the shit is how extreme it's getting. Then what you gonna do, man?
Right. All right. Until you on the brink of getting kicked out of your house, right? Your kids can't eat. Right. You got government agency troopers knocking down your door. They're dragging you off to a concentration camp.
Yep.
Everybody says a lot of things, but until that fire gets put on you, right, that's when you know who the Lord is truly dealing with, man.
Right. And this is when that's gonna show, man. Get Revelation 3:10 Bible Shah. And then Tazlam hold Psalms 121 verse 7 to 8.
Con.
It's Revelation chapter 3 and verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth.
Right. So the Lord's he's gonna put that spirit on the elect, not to get weak and bow the knee in that day, man. Because that hour of temptation, because you read that in the NLT as well.
Okay.
The hour of temptation is going to be the trying of all, the people out there to show who you really believe in, who is your God, man.
Exactly.
That's the proven point, man.
It's Revelation 3:10 NLT. Because you have obeyed my command to persevere, I will protect you from the great time of testing that will come upon the whole world to test those who belong to this world.
Right. So the brothers and sisters that labor in the spirit of Yahweh Shemal Shai and is of the elect, okay, the Lord's going to put the spirit on them to overcome the beast, man, to fully detach, man, and call on him, man.
So,
And that's when it's going to show. Because, like I said, it's going to be seen who took it. You know, it tells you in Revelation, I think it's what 14 about that. You know, they're gonna get that cancerous sore, man.
mhm.
You better get that Tasman.
Come, grab it.
God,
Here.
yeah,
This
the
is
brother
Revelation
Kazakba
chapter 6. Huh?
said the brother Kazakba had that dream. Said,
Yep,
you know,
God.
the dude had that fucking cancer sore on him, man. You know, so the Lord's gonna make it known who took it, bro. Well, you got it.
God. Revelation chapter 16 and verse 2. It says, and the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth,
Mm-hmm.
and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the MOTB, and upon them which worshipped his image.
Right, and noisome grievous sore, and I believe that word it's either grievous or sore actually says cancerous, man. You know, so you're gonna have that cancer because that chip is poison, man. All right, all that radiation that's coming off from that, and then you got the cyanide that's in it, so it's poison, man. So your body's gonna literally reject it, but that's gonna be your mark to show who you chose allegiance to, man. That's the O, digital O that you quoted earlier, man.
And if I may add too, when you go into that word stigma for the child-side stigma, it says a distinguishing mark of social disgrace. It says a
Mm,
sin or reproach as on one's reputation, a mark or obvious trait that is characteristic of a defect or disease.
mm.
Well, it's going to be clear who took this device. It's not going to be any hiding it, right, and pretending you didn't get it, right. It's going to be known, amongst everyone because that's going to be the result of you taking it. Man.
Mm-hmm. So hey, man, we're gonna need the Lord, bro. I'm gonna keep saying it because the Lord's gonna take care of His, man. All right, that's what we got faith in.
Yep.
That's right.
Priest, you want that Psalms?
Kind of. Cornwall grab Matthew 6:25 through 34.
Okay.
Psalms chapter 121 and verse 7, it says, Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul.
Hey, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is going to preserve us from all evil. He shall, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai shall preserve thy soul, man. Because look, the Lord is going to take care of His, man. He's going to protect us, man. He told us, all throughout the scriptures, hey, fear not, Jacob. I am with thee. He said, I was going to be with you wherever you went, man. We got to believe that and remember that, man. Think upon that, when we're being tried by these demons trying to get us to fall, man. The Lord is with us. Psalms 34:7 tells you we got angels with us. They camp around them that fear Him. So we good, man. The Lord's gonna provide, man.
That's right. If I can get this for you real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Isaiah 41:14. Fear not, thou worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel. I will help thee, saith the Lord, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel.
Right, and that's beautiful. You brought that out because it said, "Thy worm, Jacob," man. The Lord compared us to a worm because a worm is completely defenseless, man. And when a worm emerges out the ground, it's literally defenseless against anything. All right, the animals that eat it, and even against the sun, because if it stays out too long, it gets burnt to death, man. So it's literally defenseless, and that's how we're going to be when Esau, establishes this new world order. We're going to be completely defensive. We're going to be at the mercy of the elements. But Yahweh Shemel Shah is going to preserve us, man.
That's right.
God. Jumping back, Psalms 121 and verse 8, it says, Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore.
Yeah, because like you read earlier, Psalms 37:25, King David has, testified. He said, I have been young and now am old, yet I have not seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging bread, man. All right. Who have the Lord forsaken that feared and trusted in him, man? Nobody. All right. So we're going to be taken care of, Lord willing. We continue, all right, doing the will of the Lord, man. We don't have to worry about what's going to happen. The Lord, He got us, man.
That's it. You want that, Matthew?
Kanye, we're gonna close with that.
Okay. It's the book of
Find
Matthew.
something else.
Yeah. Matthew chapter 6 and verse 25. Therefore I say unto you, take no thought of life, what ye shall eat, or what ye shall drink, nor yet for your body what ye shall put on. Is not the life more than meat, and the body more than raiment?
Right. So Yahweh Shema Shah is letting you know, don't worry about nothing, man. Okay. He knows what we need, man. He knows what we have to survive. Okay. So he's gonna take care of us, man. So we're not supposed to give our mind over things we can't control. The Lord got us, man.
Right. Hey, the scriptures tell us not to make pretty much preparations for the occasion to the flesh, man.
Mm-hmm.
Because we prepare in the spirit, because we understand, as you read in Isaiah 65th chapter, right, that the servants of the Lord are going to be taken care of in full, man.
That's right.
Matthew 6. Behold the fowls of the air, for they sow not, neither do they reap, nor gather into barns, yet your heavenly Father feedeth them. Are ye not much better than they?
Right. The Lord is giving you an example of how he is telling you how he got us, man. Because the birds don't labor, you know. They're fed every day though, man. You know. Hey, everything is taken care of because the Lord knows what everything needs, man. It was a damn, I think I saved that. But pretty much it was dealing with, with babies. But damn, let me see if I can find it real quick. But it said something about, the Lord pretty much feeds everything that has a mouth. I'm trying to find that. But keep reading, bro. You got it.
Yeah. Matthew 6 and 27. Which of you by taking thought can add 1 cubit to his stature? And why take ye thought for raiment? Consider the lilies of the field, how they grow, they toil not, neither do they spin. And yet
I just found it. So I'm gonna read it real quick. So this is dealing with the Psalms 127, the verse about how children are an inheritance from the Lord. So when you go into the commentary for that verse, I'm gonna read definition 2, and this is the last part is what applies to the scripture. It says, let the fruitful family, however poor, lay this to heart. Children are inheritors of the Lord, and the fruit of the womb is his reward. And he who gave them will feed them, for it is a fact that the maxim formed on it has never failed. Wherever God sends mouths, he sends meat. All right. So the Lord, he's gonna feed, he's gonna feed us, man.
That's it.
Yeah, I got it.
So Matthew 6 and 28 again, it reads, and why take ye thought for raiment? Consider the lilies of the field, how they grow, they toil not, neither do they spin. And yet I say unto you that even Solomon in all his glory was not arrayed like one of these.
Right. So the Lord's gonna clothe us, man. All right. And he's doing it now by giving us, our righteous garments back, man. But yeah, we're worried about, physical clothing, how we're gonna, be clothed in. The Lord's like, look, man, I'm giving you garments way better than this shit, man. So don't worry about the physical, man.
Exactly. Verse 30. Wherefore, if the Most High so clothe the grass of the field, which today is and tomorrow is cast into the oven, shall he not much more clothe you, O ye of little faith? Therefore, take no thought, saying, what shall we eat, or what shall we drink, or wherewithal shall we be clothed? For after all these things do the Gentiles seek, for your heavenly Father knoweth that ye have need of all these things.
Right. So we know, according to, what we've been reading in the scriptures, that look, we're not worried about these things because we know that our power is with him. He's going to take care of us, man.
Exactly.
The Lord, it says nothing is impossible for you. How about Shem Yahushua, man? And we've seen that, man. Daniel in the lion's den, no food, in there with, hungry lions, man. The Lord kept him uninjured and even brought him food. So what you mean about us, man? We're gonna be good.
That's right.
Hey, he let Raven feed Elijah. Let them the water, man. So yo, bro, we can't focus on the the little things. It's gonna be big to us because it's gonna be in our face. But at the end of the day, it's small in the eyes of the Lord, man. Look, I got you.
Right. Like he's taking care of all of nature, all of existence. How much more those who are actually doing his work, those who actually believe on his word.
Right.
What was that?
33.
God, Matthew 6:33. But seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you.
And that's the instruction, man. Look, seek the kingdom of heaven, man, and all the thing is going to be added to you, man. Jake be looking for the secret of life. Well, there you go right there, man. Seek the kingdom, man, and the Lord's going to take care of you, man.
I want to get that word seek real quick.
Mm-hmm.
This is the word for seek. It says Strong's G 2212 Zito. It reads to seek in order to find, to seek in order to find out by thinking, meditating, reasoning, to inquire into, to seek after, seek for, aim at, to strive after. Right. So in that search, right, it requires for you to strive, for you to fight, right? For you to continue towards something, man, for you to constantly be thinking on it, right? Like I said, meditating, to inquire, right? To put the work in, man.
Heavy.
Right. Matthew 6:34. Take therefore no thought for the morrow, for the things shall make thought for the things of itself. Sufficient unto the day is the evil thereof.
Right. So don't worry about tomorrow, man. Worry about what you can worry about, man. Let Yahweh Shemiah Shah take care of everything, man. That's the point. Fuck these devils, man. They're not pushing what we, are going to dictate. It's like they're not going to dictate what we're going to do, man. Okay, because the Lord got us. That's the God we serve, and that's why He's mad, man. Because we're getting more and more of our people to wake up to that fact. Matter of fact, let's close with I think it's what Isaiah 30:20. Where it said we're not going to stay under that smote us. What with that?
Okay. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 10, and verse 20.
That's it.
Reads, and it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel, and such as are escaped to the house of Jacob, shall no more again stay upon him that smote them.
Mm-hmm.
But shall stay.
No, go ahead, Slocky.
But shall stay upon Yahweh, the Holy One of Israel, in truth.
Yeah. And because we got our firm belief in our power that's going to take care of us, man. This is what makes us the biggest enemies to Esau's New World Order, man. This is why he's coming with these draconian laws to get us off the street, man. All right, because too many souls are waking up. All right, which is why he's getting all this resistance.
That's it. I'll read that in the NLT for you.
You got it.
So Isaiah 10:20 NLT, it reads, in that day, the remnant left in Israel, the survivors in the house of Jacob, will no longer depend on allies who seek to destroy them, but they will faithfully trust in the Lord, the Holy One of Israel.
Mm-hmm. You speak on it.
So like the lesson, going into this AI that's going to be tied to this implantable buy or sell device, right? That Jake is going to be seeking and depending on, right, the shadow of Egypt, as the scriptures tell us, man, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're going to be depending on someone whose true agenda is to lead to their destruction, right? But the elect, right, those who fear the Lord, like it says, those who faithfully trust in Yahweh Shemiah Shah are going to be cared for in that day, man.
That's right. Con. Yeah, man. So you brothers and you sisters out there, man, just keep the faith, man. Continue to grow and get that relationship with the Lord, as right as you can, man. Because we're gonna need every last bit of faith out here, man. You got any closing words? All right. So Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. We're gonna go ahead and close it out by giving all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Abashah, Bahashem, Kahakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught us the truth and that rule well. And peace and salutation to the elect. Until next time, we say Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.